this cliff, y'all.
You had a 40 experience.
Yeah.
40 ride.
I was actually feeling like I was.
It was like, it's really windy. Like, you bet it's fan.
Yeah.
Keep it on. Take some water. Take some water on me.
One minute.
That was funny, Joe.
Thank you.
Do it again.
I gotta feel it.
Alright, man. Why are you doing that? Okay, you want me to do it?
Presentation one? Oh, Chelsea, you got this in the bag. Wait, I did this for 2 damn. I can't learn. You just did this for 2 damn.
Huh?
So I'm not waiting on anybody else.
No, you're not. Oh.
Alright, we'll take a minute.
I am.
Okay, there you go.
Mental.
Mental minute.
I'm scared of mental minutes. Mental minutes, like he did something in the front of us. We all clapped at
So I need to get an iPad.
Nubia was supposed to play my intro music, but he outside. This is his first time.
Where is he?
Hello.
There he is.
She needs to
Come in.
Hey, look, go
Come
ahead.
here. Come here. You. Come here.
Actually, you look like you looking like Caesar.
Or actually, he can hear her. You. He's looking right at me, and then he keeps turning around trying to get other people. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. Come here.
No, they were calling him.
He said you supposed to listen to intro music.
Watch out for the camera. Go ahead and play my intro music, please.
Oh Lord, what you better? Oh God.
I said, watch out for the camera.
What you gonna play?
Go ahead. My intro music. We've been practicing this. Hey, come on, man.
That's your note?
Yeah.
Lord.
It's man.
I don't like it.
But nobody really wants your iPad notes.
Well, you can take on.
I said, I really have 2 people.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, my bad. I'm coming back.
Y'all keep working on my camera.
All right, come on. That needs some intro music.
Ready?
Not yet. Yeah, it's like, it's dangling. Closet. Straight open. I'm pointing at the camera. All right, you ready? Go ahead, give me my walk right.
Okay. Get out of the walkway.
Now you're on the camera.
Damn it.
There's a chair right there. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, cut it out. Let it time.
Yeah, it's not time. Yeah. You're doing right though. Let them know. That's about to start.
Three,
Come on the floor. Come on, sit up so I can sit down. See my presentation.
ready?
Ain't this bloody go. All right. I'm ready.
3, 2. Wait, you ready?
Yeah, they're kind of in my way, but it's okay.
Just
It's all right. Thank y'all for coming in today. This is the Creators, and I am President RJ Roberto Singleton. So I'm glad to have y'all here. First of all, I want to communicate my goals in this. I want to give you education on who we are as a group, as an organization, give you some insights on what we've been doing, what we have planned to do, and then from there, I imagine you all being able to find ways to help or inspire or contribute in any way, in any capacity. So those are my goals. And first of all, I want to start off with already said who I am. So Creators is a multimedia group, and our focus is on personal and professional development of creative business owners. And the reason I say creative business owners is because I feel like a biggest part about being a business owner is being a creative. So ultimately our goal is finding those creatives and then letting them acknowledging the value that they have in their creativity and making business through that. So that's in stance how we do it professionally. And then personally, it's about just having fun while you're doing it and not forgetting about that part. So that's kind of our target audience as it relates to who we serve, and that's creative community, hence creative business owners. So this is pretty much our website. So as far as like our communication of events, activities, and just when we want to brag about the great time we have when you don't make it, we have it uploaded here on our Creators website, which you can find at Creators.tlh.org. And if you can't find it there, you can find our Instagram, which is essentially the same, but I'll get to that later. So yeah, on our website, some of the things I wanted to point out, in addition to our community, our workshops, and our networking activities, I want to show you all our blog site. So the biggest thing about our website, as far as like a community, building our community, this blog is of course powered by creators, powered by me. But essentially, it's anyone's game, any kind of activity that you have going on that you're doing within your businesses, within your jobs, that speaks to businesses and professional development, financial literacy, whatever it is, therapy. I'm gonna stop trying to be specific, but you get what I'm saying. We can make it work as far as a creative community, because it's really about that personal development, and through personal development, you can also contribute to the professional development. So any kind of community activity that you have going on, the creators are the go-to resource that you can call to come to your event, cover that event, and what that coverage can look like. It can either be social media, focus, video, recap, pictures, and we can get as creative as we want to be. Because another part of the creative community, we also trying to bring in artists, illustrations. Sometimes we want to do something different. One of my ideas is to have someone that can do live paintings while our presentation is happening. I'm standing here, you're looking at me, all of you all love me so much you think I'm very handsome, so I know you all are staring at me. But if somebody else didn't feel comfortable having somebody up here while they're doing a live painting, I think that would just add some excitement, some innovation to the presentation world, especially if that painting can be related to notes, like taking live minutes in illustration. So this is just like one of the ideas that I have, how the creative community can be used within the professional world and personal world as far as creating opportunity for that creative. But the blog is the biggest thing that I can emphasize to you via our website. When you have community activities, let us know. And I can shoot you a list of questions to either ask the organizer or to take into consideration that I would then take those notes and make it into a blog. And if I just click on one of these, you'll see that it's not nothing too crazy. So this particular one of my, I say friends, they're all friends, right? I use that word all the time. One of my friends who did this art. Anyone familiar with Painter Hayes, Cosby Hayes? So they're doing a lot of illustration within the Tallahassee community. So anytime you see Hayes, they're married now, so they're Painter Hayes is their name. But she had on her birthday, she had a pop-up event at the community markup. Of course, I just came to hang out, took a few pictures, asked a few questions, through just conversation, created this blog, and shared it with her. And it gave her a reason to promote what she did, kind of added more credibility to her event actually happening. And it's kind of like the PR meets media and creative community, if you wanted to understand it a little bit more. But yeah, all of this and more can be found on our website at creativetlh.org. And then so to get from that, some of the things that I have personally coming up, as far as events that I'm attending, the Podcasters Cruise, which I'll be joining DMAC. They'll be coming with me on that, and my wife will be joining us on the Podcasters Cruise. And our interest in the Podcasters Cruise is simply because we have a podcast.
A what?
We have a podcast. I'm gonna throw that one at y'all again because that's really it's not really a podcast. It's like casual. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but we have a podcast, so we'll be joining the Podcasters Cruise this year, October 12th through the that's Saturday, whatever that is. It's like 7 days. So we'll be joining other marketers and other podcasters who made millions of dollars and speakers, keynote speakers, and people that's just going to give us some insights and tips on what we can do to improve our podcast and how we can monetize it early on. So that's our interest in going to that. You're welcome to attend. From a number standpoint, I think it's $500 down, and you can make payments on it. And I think the lowest room is probably like no more than $800 or $900 if you want an interior room. But it's just an experience that we're doing in October. Another experience that's kind of along the same lines of our interest in personal and professional development, like internally, is the Marketers Cruise. So I'll be attending that again, which is in January. Concept is still the same. If you all remember, I went on it earlier this year, kind of shared a lot of pictures out of me here, and I can get into that in another soundbar. But those are two events that are happening that's outside of the creatives that I'll be attending in hopes to bring that energy into the creatives. Did I miss anything so far? Yeah, that look on your face. All right, so far, my goals as far as the creators is, of course, to have, it's more so to build a community, and then through building the community, we also practicing what we preach. So we don't want to just bring in creators and have us do stuff for us, and we don't pay them. Of course, it's things that can happen beyond the monetary transaction, but we want to keep that in mind. So I want to know how much they charge, what the rates are, so even if we can't barter or work it out, I want to know, so when I bid to another project, I'm bidding with your rates in mind, and that person's rates in mind. And then we can negotiate from there. Sorry. So as far as goals, some of the things that we have coming up, our Creator Summit, that is June 27th, 6 to 9. That experience is mainly about marketing. It's a marketing clinic. We're changing it up this year. We had our first one last year, which was well attended. We partnered with the Capital City Chamber of Commerce. This year we're doing it more informal, focused on the business owners that are creators. It's our Thursday experience, and then that Friday is going to be our creative focus, which is more about that, just having a good time. And my bad. Hey Google, charge back. Get out. So embarrassing. I'm sorry. My housekeeper. She doesn't know what's up. All right. So that's what I'm with the Creator Summit. And again, those dates are June 27th. That's a Thursday. And then leading to that Friday, we're planning to have an evening experience that's more informal. And then the Creator Show Kids, which is starring Nubian over there. Go ahead, come Nubian, come up here. Nubian, so this is a plan, the idea is still in the works, but Nubian kind of pushed me and I was really excited to be motivated by my own son already to kind of get that thing started. And if you haven't seen those videos, those are on our Instagram, which you can follow through our website. You can go directly to our Instagram. And that's jumpstarting our kids creators. So that's essentially one of my goals that kind of already started. But my vision for it is to also spear off into a show where those kids just as innovative and what's a nice word for you? Talk too much.
Annoying?
Inquisitive minds, those young inquisitive minds that just sit down and overcrowd with adults. So the whole concept behind the Creative Show Kids is bridging the generational gap between youth and the next generation. So it's not youth and adults all the time, per se. It can also be younger, early childhood and middle schoolers, or just to bridging the generational gap through conversation. So that's something that we want to kick off as the Creator Show. That's illustration. We'll go right here, and I'll come back to that. Actually, because I want to show you. So one of the speaking programs I started this year, and I'll be partnered with Upward Bound over the summer to do a course on content creation. But it's a part of our junior creative programming, which where I go into classrooms and into organizations to teach youth content creation. And the goal of that course is to really jumpstart into a youth-led media group. So we're doing the same thing the creators are doing, but it's youth. So I'm going to Tallahassee, visit Tallahassee, say, hey, springtime Tallahassee's coming. Let my youth team come and produce the content for this event, X, Y, Z. And of course, I'm doing that from a higher level, but if I'm giving you the example from Tallahassee, we can do that for other events too. So I mean, your personal events, your business events, any kind of things. That's the goal. But that has really jump-started from our junior creative program. And I can send you these links if you want access to it to send to whoever. And I will skip some of this stuff because it's more related to this. So one of my goals as it relates to the junior creative program is getting on more stages. So making more people aware of our junior creative program so I can pitch it to them, so I can go into the classroom, show them what we do, what that looks like, and kind of get an idea of what they want to do. As far as being involved in a sponsor, monetary, we need money, whatever. And as well as just me getting on the stage and talking to people, making people more aware of that resource, that service I provide. So the junior creative program is like the educational portion of the creative show. So teach them how to create, then put them in the field. So without going to, I kind of already touched on these. This is just a visual element of what I have my vision for the set, for the creative show, kids. No. All right. So this is essentially it. We partnered up with them earlier last year in October and did a bullying event. And so we got the chance to pilot it without saying, and that was a great experience as an attendee and on the content side as far as like being able to capture and showcase, taking his bullying message outside of that one day event. Because we don't just fight bullying in one day, we do it all year. So that was like our biggest preaching point. Don't hate. Don't hate. Yeah, exactly. So that was our biggest selling point as far as like event communication. Like we don't want to just take your message and have it one day. We want to extend it. So that was our event activation. And that's what the vision is for the Creative Show Kids. Fly the Wall podcast, and I spoke on the kids creators. All right, you ready now? It's about to be your turn. I need my music. Anything else? Oh, I do want to introduce. I want to introduce 2/3 of my board. 2/3 of my board. 2/3 of my board.
What are 2/3 of my
You want to see that? Yeah, you gonna do it from there? Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm Chelsea, and I serve on the Creators Board.
Good job. Can we clap that? Can we clap that? Oh yeah, she working on it. She's still working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this thing where y'all start calling me CJ. Okay?
Oh yeah, this is.
So,
Yeah, she's really good. She forgets though, so give her a
I
chance.
wanted that to be my nickname since I was in the 4th grade. So we're gonna work on that.
Chelsea.
Okay?
Chelsea.
So we know what Chelsea goes on. I mean, CJ's goes.
Chelsea.
Alright.
Devon.
Then D.
It'll never work.
Oh yeah, Chelsea at Devon. Chelsea at Devon.
D-Mac, you got the Game on 6 page going on now.
Wanna watch me?
Yeah. I'm gonna put in the AA in a month. Yeah, hey, you created this on the board. You created on the board.
Gotta be the drink.
And that's pretty much it. So thank y'all for coming. And we're gonna have some fun. Got some games going for y'all. We got board games, jumping on Mario Kart. We don't really have no order on how we doing this. So we just wanna have fun and I wanna win. We got some prizes
That's not done.
over here with
Y'all be
Novo
careful
Tax
around that
Center.
camera.
The first place winner, you might not get a prize. You might be the third place winner.
It don't matter about price. I just hear
That's
that.
how you hear that shit. You hear that?
I like it.
Get a prize. You might get a prize. Here you go.